Good morning, everyone. It's very early. We are headed out for my first day of my last cycle of chemo. Of this round, there will probably be several rounds through the course of my life of this particular treatment. But this is the last one. This is day one. I have 2 days. And this is day one. I'm going to be making a video today if I'm able, catching you up on what we've been doing. My counts have been really low, so my energy level has been, yes, good morning, Rupert. My energy level has been very low, so I will continue when I get settled in at chemo. I'm doing this again because I never hit start the last time, but welcome back to the homestead today. We are not on the homestead today. Today is day one of my last round of chemo for now. I will be monitored for the rest of my life because this is not something that can be put in remission. But for right now, I am glad to be almost done. So I forgot my stand, so forgive me for the crazy angles, but I wanted to update you guys because I haven't done a video all week, and it's not because we're not doing anything, it's just because I am tired. Did not get great news on Monday. My counts are down, so that's why I'm dealing with a really heavy fatigue and just not feeling great. I'm waiting for this blood pressure cuff to go off. It's going to go off anytime now. Maybe not. I felt like it was getting ready to start. Okay, let's check this again. So, did get to church on Sunday, so didn't have as much time to work on food preservation. Plus, do try to rest on Sundays. But Sunday, I didn't even take pictures, but we worked a little bit on herbs. So, cutting some more fresh herbs and getting them ready for drying. We've been doing a lot of that. One, because it's easy, and two, because my herbs are finally really producing. And I want to make sure that I have enough for the winter and also for sharing and for making, there's some things, some oils and stuff that I'll be able to make from them over the winter. Once they're dry, they're pretty stable. So did not take any footage of that for you on Sunday. On Monday, we came over here to the hospital. I had to get some labs. Kevin had to get his allergy shots. I had to meet with my oncologist, and that's when he said, well, your counts are low. They're not as low as they were when my chemo had to be paused, but the shot is helping that I've been getting, even though it makes me feel terrible, but it wears off very quickly. So it kind of, what the shot does is it shoots your white counts up to try and reduce that chance of picking up a bad infection until your body starts to recover from the chemo. So I get chemo, and then the next day I get a shot. I don't know how this is going to work. We are going to do that. So, and then I'll meet with my oncologist in about 3 weeks to talk about the next steps, because now I'm just going to be monitored, and it's going to depend on if I get symptomatic again. The neuropathy in my hands has not gone away. There's still a chance that could, but yeah, that's where we're at. So Monday we didn't do a whole lot. So what I did do, I took some of the things that we've had conditioning. Now when I dehydrate things, I put them in a jar and let them condition for about a week just to make sure they're really dry. Especially with how humid it's been, that's really, really important, because you don't want to put things up Take these out. I was listening to an audiobook. But my ears are tiny and I have a hard time keeping them in my ears. They just slowly slide out. Anyway, so I think this time we had some more of that tomato paste, which I actually had to start a new jar because my jar is so full. Oh, side note, yesterday Sis and I shared a cucumber and I put salt and a little bit of this tomato powder on there. Man, that was really good. That might be a new way to enjoy it. There's something else that I ground up. I don't remember. I'll throw the videos in here. And that was really all that I got to on Monday. Because again, we were here at the hospital most of the day, and I was tired. I was really tired. Really, the fatigue is sometimes unbearable. Like, it just feels like I can't keep my eyes open. And what I'll do a lot of times is I'll stay on my feet so that I don't fall asleep. Because, like, I have little kids at home. I can't fall asleep unless, like, if Sis takes a nap, I can close my eyes for a few minutes. Like, Isaiah will sit and, he'll watch a show or something. Nat Geo Wild is, like, our current fave for just letting it roll and watching all the different things about animals and that and Wildcrafts. Very good learning shows. We love them. I actually have to go back and check my pictures to remember what I did on the other days because I am that tired. Sis has not slept well. She's not feeling great. Did a little challenge with her with dairy, and I don't think it's going well. So we're not going to do that again for a while. We'll give her a couple more months, let her belly settle, and then we'll try again. Let me check my notes. Be right back. Okay. Tuesday, we took a little ride over, and we saw our friends that just moved here. I'll throw in... we won't show all the kids, but Sis was chowing down on some lunch meat, which is something we don't buy very often. And she just tore it up. We had lunch over there, and she just absolutely tore it up. She had like 5 pieces of lunch meat. But the kids had a blast reconnecting. They were building forts out of the boxes and all kinds of stuff. So when we got home, one of the things I did is I had some dark opal basil that I wanted to harvest. So I harvested that and got it all, washed up, ran it through my salad spinner to dry it off. And I was able to get that hung to dry. I'm running out of drying space. I'm having to constantly check things to see if they're dry. It doesn't take very long, especially as hot as it is. But I want to make sure they're really dry before I move on. I had some shredded zucchini and peppers in the dehydrator. We checked on them, and I felt like they just weren't quite dry enough. I didn't feel comfortable, so I let them run a little bit longer. Yesterday, Tuesday, I've been playing around with bread because I'm trying to get away from the bread machine. Apparently, I am not a natural born bread baker. I do make all of our bread, but I cheat and use a bread machine. So I tried my recipe and just did it by hand, and I think I know what I did. The loaf was like it was flat. I'll put a picture because I sent it to a friend of mine. I'm like, what did I do? So yesterday I had to make another loaf, and I'm still cheating, but I'm putting it in the bread maker to do the mixing and the kneading. Because I think that's where I'm messing up. I'm not letting it rise enough in between, I guess. And so I did that. And Let's see, what else did we do yesterday? Oh, we made zucchini muffins. And maybe that was Tuesday. That might have been Tuesday. My kids and I have eaten an entire 2 batches of zucchini muffins in the last 48 hours. I'm lying. I have the last one. And I had to shoo the kids off of it last night. I know I did something else yesterday. Oh, yesterday, the zucchini was finally dry enough, and I went ahead and ground that down into a powder. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is making like a veggie blend to just add nutrients to whatever I'm making, whether that is eggs or, I mean, I could even theoretically put the zucchini, because it's so mild, I could even throw that in like sweetbreads, like banana bread or pumpkin bread, and just kick up the nutritional content. I'm kind of toying with the idea the tomato powder and the kale powder have a little bit stronger taste, so I'm gonna have to play with that. I think that's it for now. So I'm gonna sign off, and hey, I made it before the blood pressure cuff went off. So that's it for now, y'all. Come see us again.